Hey everyone, this is Andrew, day 2 Dryden, here recording for Nikachu MTG. We're playing Burn Modern. We're here in round 5. Unfortunately, we're just playing for pride at this point. We're 1-3, so we're gonna try to get some dignity back. Fortunately, for the first time in this league, we're on the play. And this hand is fantastic. Double Swift Spear, Bolts, we got 2 lands. This hand's fantastic. Definitely could have used a couple more hands like this in this league, but I think we're gonna get a good showing here. And then our opponent mulled to 6. Our opponent's been mulliganing a lot this league. I will say that too. Opponents haven't been keeping a lot of 7-card hands. Put a card on top. Well, I got bad news for you, buddy. My turn 1 play is not a Goblin Guide this time. So if you put a land to the top, you are going to be out of luck. No free mulligan for you, unfortunately. But you are going to go to 19 instead of 18. I guess you got that going for you. Come on. And who are we playing against? Lightning Takamasa. Ooh, maybe that means they're playing bolts. Well, we're going to Lightning Taka you in the face right away is what's going to happen. All right. What do we got? What are we up against? Ooh. So far, we look like Bolt's territory. Vexing Devil. Okay. How much burn do we have in our hand? Next turn, we hit them for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7? Yeah, sure. I'll just take the 4. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll just take 4 damage. That's fine. Not bad, not bad. Oh. Alright, scratch that. We're only hitting them for 3. But subsequent turns are going to be just disgusting. We got to get the white source, unfortunately. Because we're going to need to cast this Boros Charm eventually. Oh, man. Well, it's not quite as crazy as the triple Goblin Guide draw. But the triple Swift Spear draw is nothing to sneeze at either. Also means we're losing the life race. But if our opponent is playing some weird claim to fame red-black version of this deck, we will certainly be able to Lightning Bolt the next Vexing Devil, or the same Vexing Devil that comes back. And what are we doing for damage? If they don't put anything else on the board or kill one of these Swift Spears, like if they just bolt us a couple times or something, what are we doing to them? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're hitting them for like 13 next turn, I think. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm not going to take it this time. I probably could, but I won't. Well, that's good. So, we sort of have an embarrassment of riches right now in terms of options. So, we can't just attack in and use a Boros Charm, unfortunately, because that won't trade with this Vexing Devil. So, we're just so ahead right now, I think. Well, we're so ahead on board, I should say. We're not ahead on damage yet until probably how the end of this turn goes. We'll see how. They might have a bolt to answer one of these Swift Spears, which would be unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. They don't, apparently, though, and just going to get in for 9, and then Boros Charm next turn to finish them off, probably. It's not bad. Not too shabby. I like Vexing Devil. I've played with it before. People who know this channel or people who have watched this channel will know that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you need something. Needed a second play there. Even like bolting one of those Swift Spears might have made a huge difference. So, this is the second time in this league we'll be playing what looks like a burn deck. I just saw mono red, so I don't know if we need to bring in these paths. They're going to be on the play, so Eidolon might not be what we want. I'm gonna bring in the paths just in case. It's also another good answer to like the one card that we did see, which was Vexing Devil. So there is that, definitely. But aside from that, yeah, I mean that rollout was crazy, right? 2 lands. It's amazing what happens when you don't flood out. You get all your 1-drops, you get creatures to start the game. Like, this deck is just so powerful. It's definitely looked a little silly when, we could have top decked some bolts or something like that in previous rounds and it didn't work out, but it's the luck of the draw, unfortunately. I think, I don't know, I'll be interested to see what happens. Well, maybe this is more of like a red deck wins kind of deck. Maybe this is more of like a creature deck. In which case, the bridges might be a good thing to bring in. Maybe they just didn't curve out well. Maybe they had a bunch of rampaging Ferostodons or something in their hand. I don't know. I do like that card as well. And we will be on the draw this game as well, so that changes things. This hand is good. We want a second land, but this hand is good enough to keep our opponent mulligan to 6. They kept 6. And we've got this Goblin Guide out first turn too, so we'll see if this fixes their draw, just like we talked about last game. Alright, Lightning Takamasa. I don't know, I don't know what Takamasa means. Maybe it's a name. Maybe that means something in Japanese or something. Maybe that's lightning in Japanese. Maybe his name is Lightning. Okay. I think they almost passed through their turn by accident there. Unfortunately, I wasn't really quick on the draw, so to speak. So, again, unfortunately, we need to grab. Do we need to grab a? I don't know if we actually need to grab a Sacred Foundry here. We have so many other plays that we want to do as well. We can possibly wait to find. It doesn't really matter because we'll get a basic the next way anyway. So either we draw it. The only downside is if we draw a Sacred Foundry or a Stomping Ground, but the odd. But then we're just shocking now for that anyway. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to grab a basic, actually. I think I've got a little bit of time to cast some of these spells here still. So, normally I would fetch out a white source right now, but I think I've got enough time. Now, if it ends up costing me... Okay. Well... Okay, now I feel silly and I want to get these white spells out of my hand immediately. So we'll see what happens. We're definitely going to be fetching for a white source if we get the chance. Okay, so yeah, so we're up against a mono red deck, I guess, and do I take 4? Yeah, okay, I'll take 4. I'm also now not worried about any claim to fame silliness of recurring that same card. else we got going on? Okay. We're going deep. We're going deep on the red deck wins creature-based combos here. You got a Bolt, man? Burst Lightning? Burst Lightning does it too. Okie dokie. This Lavamancer is real weak. If we don't draw a second land or something. But he's real weak, I think, regardless. No, just with the fact that the Pyromancer's probably coming down next turn, I think I want to suspend this Rift Bolt. If we're not drawing any lands, that Pyromancer probably needs to go away immediately. And although they actually might spend their turn Blood Mooning here. If they do, it's not the biggest deal in the world. They basically took a turn off to take 2 cards out of our hand. But if they drop a Blood Moon and then we draw even like maybe one more white spell, then we're in big trouble. Well, I shouldn't say big trouble, but then that'll be an uphill battle. That'll be definitely a trade that I'm not happy with. If we just draw just more red burn spells, I think that'll be great. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. So we bolt the Boros Reckoner. And they end up bolting us. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good play. So if we bolt them, they can just kill our Goblin Guide. Basically, we trade. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm just going to race. I'm okay racing at this point. I got enough burn in my hand. I mean, we need to draw well. And we're not at the moment. But, what do we have in our hand? 3, 6, 9, 12. I mean, if this is all they're doing, then I think we can race this. The real question right now is, I think if I hadn't drawn a Rift Bolt, I think I might put the Lavamancer out, but now we're like 2 turns away from casting this. So I think that's what's happening now. Yeah, I think that's just what has to happen. We drew the perfect number of lands last game, and now this one is becoming a bit tougher. All things considered, though, only having 1 land by turn 4, I mean, we're arguably ahead in this game right now. I think our opponent might be new to Magic Online. They Molten Rained their own land. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. I've definitely put... They can't cast anything else this turn, probably. Oh man. I've definitely put a Spreading Seas on like my own Mutavault by accident before. That feels bad. That feels pretty bad. And then he's got the Pyromancer and the Blood Moon in his hand still, and he can't cast either of those spells because he destroyed. Because he only has 2 lands left. Okay. Oh man, that feels bad. That's one of those times when the online games don't play out exactly how they would in person. It's just the way it goes. Oh man, that that one might have to that one might have to go up on Nikachu's Twitter account there. The get dunked on moment. I think that's gonna have to be up there. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, we'd be totally out of this right now too. They just destroy the one land we have. Oh, and look at that, perfect timing. Oh man, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, I actually got a reader here. Um, okay, cool. So it just keeps coming back whenever you bolt me or something. Well, our opponent is at effectively four life here. So because if they try and Blood Moon, we're gonna Boros Charm them. Well, we're gonna Boros Charm them regardless. Actually, it's the only instant we have in our hand. Actually, that's not true. We have Skullcrack. So yeah, we kind of. Okay, sure. Well, if this is all that happens, then our opponent's dead because we're gonna hit him for 4. We're gonna untap. We're gonna hit him for 4 again, and we wouldn't be able to do any of that if if they hadn't Molten Rained their own land. I feel a little bit bad about that, but I don't know. What can you do? Hey, like I said, we're in the pony bracket here. We're playing for pride, and yeah. Well, look, we finally ended up curving out by turn 5. Yeah. All right. Hey, cool. Well, good game to our opponent, I suppose. That one hurts. That does hurt, unfortunately. But oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's misclicks are part of the deal. I don't know. It happens. So that's our league. However, I did say there would be a thing at the end. I still don't have like an SNES controller or anything like that, like Nikachu has. If he likes to like play Mario Kart or something into the things I need, I'm gonna work on getting something like that so I can do something at the end of leagues like he does. But in the meantime, I have been putting down Merfolk for like the last month and a half. You know, haven't really played any games with it. And I won't lie, I've been really, really intrigued by Merfolk Trickster. So if anyone cares, stick around. I'm gonna play a game of Merfolk here at the end. If any of you Burn players want to see some Merfolk action, here you go. So yeah, that's what we're just gonna go into a 1v1, and we're gonna play a game of Merfolk in Modern. Actually, here, sorry, one quick thing before we go into the league or into the 1v1 game with Merfolk. This is the list I'm going to be playing. It's very similar to Nikachu's new list that he put out for the month. A couple changes. I think he's got 3 Dismember main deck, and I've got 1 more Marrow Redri. But aside from that, I'm pretty sure it's the same list. Oh, sorry, no, one other difference. I'm playing with 2 Cavern of Souls, and he has 3 Wanderwine hubs. But aside from that, the numbers are all the same. In the sideboard, I've got a Gut Shot and 2 Dispel, whereas I believe he's running 3 Echoing Truth and 4 Deprives. So a little bit different counter magic and interaction there. But aside from that, that's 70 or 71 of the 75 cards are the same. So anyway, we're gonna go play a 1v1. See you there. Okay, here we go. Our opponent, again, we are 1 and 5 in the die rolls tonight. I like this hand. It's got no turn 1 play, which is unfortunate, but just a reality with Merfolk. But we've got Merfolk Trickster, this card that I'm super excited to try and play with. Looks just like a great card. Celestial Colonnade. Okay, so we're against control. We want to draw an Aether Vial probably turn 1 here. That'd be nice. Nope, just a basic. Okay, well, basic island pass. A little bit less, a little bit slower than the burn we're used to playing, but I'm looking forward to it here. Okay. Now we want to draw Cavern of Souls, because I am pretty convinced they're holding up counter magic. And you know what? I don't know how many different targets we're going to have for this Merfolk Trickster. So I think what I'm going to do is just flash this thing in. I'm going to wait for them to tap out or something, and then I'll flash this in. I don't want to just play a Silvergill Adept into counter magic, and they're They're just not doing anything. Okay, wow, well, there we go. Yeah, but this thing's absolutely coming in. You gotta play patient against control here. You gotta, you have to not overcommit to the board and just sort of poke them. 2 life, 3 life, 2 life, 3 life. Mutavaults are really good at this. I'm going to want to get this Silvergill Adept out. I don't want to lose any card advantage, so that's the plan for the turn. But we might as well get in with the Trickster right now before they know what we're doing. Okay, I'm good with that. Maybe I shouldn't have exposed the Mutavault to this Fielder Ruin. Actually, I'm not too worried about it. We will reveal a Master. It doesn't really matter. We got 2 of each, but we should try to remember which one we reveal. That's the one thing, because that's the one we're going to want to play first, but I don't think it matters in this matchup. Might run into some counter magic here, but unless we draw one of those 2 Cavernous Souls, I don't know if there's much we can do about it. And it just resolves. Okay. Sweet. Drawing cards is what we want to do. Maybe they had like a Path to Exile or something? No? Okay. Sweet. We're going to curve out really nicely. Just get like Supreme Verdict here. Maybe. That's the one card in this matchup that really wrecks you. Snapcaster into Supreme Verdict into Supreme Verdict. That's card disadvantage that is really hard to beat. Which is, again, the reason why you don't want to overcommit to the board. We can survive a Supreme Verdict here. They tap out. And it's just a 2-for-1. It's not that big a deal. What is going on? What the heck are we playing against that just doesn't want to do anything? Does this just become like... Maybe this is just a cryptic command? Okay, well, oh yeah, we want to put a stop on our combat, because if there's a cryptic command, then we can animate the Mutavault and attack with it afterwards. So I'm willing to put 1 Lord on the table, especially since they know about it. But I'm not going to commit any more creatures to this board. Sure. Go to attacks. Yeah, okay, tap team, draw a card, yeah. Now we get to animate the Mutavault and still get in. See, tricks. The small tricks you pick up from being a Merfolk player for years. Still smash in for 4. I don't think we need that anymore. And we're probably going to run into a Supreme Verdict here, but I'm not... I mean, if we don't, we just win. Because we'll put their life way too low. And even still, we can untap and just put a couple Lords on the battlefield. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, Wrath, same thing. Wow, budget. Wrath of God. Not even Supreme Verdict. Meh. That's nice. Alright, so actually... Yeah, we can't put the Reader out and attack with this Mutavault, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to put 1 Lord out. Attack for 3. Pass turn. And we're just going to whittle their life total down. That was sort of my one greedy play. Oh, is it Path or something? Sure. Okay, sure. Just a little bit of deck thing. Nothing wrong with that. And then, yeah, so that was my one sort of greedy play for the game. I probably... but, I mean, they knew about the Lord anyway, so whatever. We still have more Lords in hand. I'm not worried about card quality right now. I just don't want to get 2-for-1 or 3-for-1 anymore. And they've got... This looks like Snapcaster into a Wrath or something, maybe. Okay, yeah, D-Sphere. That's fine. That's why we played the different Lords. Really like a cavern in this matchup. That would be something that would be really nice. Cavern of Souls makes things a lot simpler. This doesn't change anything anyway. So I'm just going to wait till the end of their turn, and I'm just going to flash in Harbinger of the Tides. You don't really get to bounce anything else in. So there's not a ton of creatures in this matchup. So I'm just gonna, and it's 4 mana. It's the most expensive one. So yeah, I'm just gonna flash the Harbinger at the end of turn. I'm gonna play a single Lord, and then try to bash in again. Be nice to draw any of our counter magic this game. Would have been nice. Okay, we got Mr. Balerin. So, okay. Creatures are weaker. Ooh, that's a good one. So we only attack for 1, huh? Again, I don't want to overcommit to the board, but this Jace is going to make things tough. I think smacking him down to 2 is probably what we want to do here. But, oh yeah, so how do we use our mana the best? I'm okay putting out a Reejerey, attacking for 2. And we'll see what happens. If nothing happens, we just attack for 2. Then I think I'll hold up Merfolk Trickster. Flash that in at end of turn. If they tap out, then I'll probably put the Silvergill Adept into play instead, because it generates a card. They've got card advantage. They've got card draw, card advantage stuff. Nothing, eh? Yeah, okay. But so do we. You know, we have Spreading Seas effects. We have a Silvergill Adept, things like that. Yep, see, and that's fine. We're gonna have, you know, we weren't gonna be able to play around that anyway. I would really like to be able to like protect this a little bit. Maybe we don't even worry about Jace. Maybe we just start going for their life total. I don't think that's what we want to do though. Yeah, this guy's just basically card advantage and slows the game down. Here, you know what? I'll play Silvergill. Revealing a Lord. We'll see what we draw. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, you know what? New plan. We're just going to attack our opponent. We're just going to start pinging them down. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Sure. Because what happens if we put out the Harbinger? Then we've got, and we put the Lords out. 3, 6, 9, and they're at 10. Yeah, we can't really overcommit like that just yet, but actually I should have flashed in Harbinger there. That was a mistake. But if it just keeps going like this, I'm okay with this too. Oh, Sphinx's Rev. Man, any of our Spell Pierces would have been really good by now. Spell Pierce is a really good card. We're playing 4 in the main deck for just this reason. That's okay. This is also why I have Dispels in the sideboard, though. Dispel is great. They go Cryptic, and you go Nope for 1 blue mana. Feels really good. Feels really good. Alright, well. Sure, I'll Harbinger now. Might get a Cryptic. Might get counter draw. What is this? Okay, let me make sure I didn't misread the ultimate on this. For each player, an online card, exile. Oh, okay, lets them cast a card. I don't think there's anything in our library we're really super worried about. Master Waves is probably the strongest thing that they've got. Yeah, counter draw. It's fine. We need to stop drawing lands, however. It would also be nice if we had a vial. We haven't drawn a vial yet. And it helps when you can put things in at flash speed. But we're not in any danger here right now. We're still at 20 life. They need to develop a win con of some kind. We've got a board presence, they don't. It's just a lot of patience, a lot of back and forth. Okay, they don't have to reveal it. No. Okay. For a second, I thought they might have had to reveal the card that they take with Supreme Will. Sure. See, like, just using removal spells on what is basically a 1/2 creature. We've got more of them. Pretty soon a Master Waves is going to come down. Whoa! Speaking of which, do you hear the sound of waves? BSC 37. Yeah. We'll attack Jace this time. Just because hypothetically they could grab a Dismember or something out of our... Wait, do they have to pay the mana cost? Yeah, no. Okay, so... Actually, we only get 2 tokens out of this, eh? Maybe I probably should have rethought that. I probably should have played a Lord of Atlantis, then attacked, then put the Master Waves in. Yeah, I probably made a mistake with that. Do we still play the Master, though? I think we do. It still puts 6 power on board. And we don't have any Cavernous Souls to make it uncounterable or anything like that, unfortunately. We really want to stop drawing lands, and we don't want to draw any more... Like, as much as a Vial would be nice. Aether Vial is basically like a mana source kind of card. Sure, counter. Cavernous Souls would also probably be okay at this point, but, like... We kind of just need to draw a way to close out this game. Sure, I'm going to keep finding basics. Like, you won't grind me out here. I think you might want to save that for when I get a Cavernous Souls out or something like that. I think that's going to cause you more issue than that Manamo was going to. There's that Vial I was talking about. Well, I know about this card anyway, so let's get it out of our hand. right? Yeah, they know about these two. They're both gone now. This game is taking forever. That's the life of a control player and the life of a Merfolk player. You don't just get to bolt the face. Come on, here you go. Let it resolve. I'm really not worried about Jace. He's like tons of card advantage, but our opponent's just got a bunch of that by now. I think we want to just like start getting our opponent's face. Take two. Come on. I'm going to play a vial. I don't have those fancy masterpiece vials like Nikachu does. I kind of like this image. I like this image more than the other one anyway, the dark steel one. I don't know. There's something about it. Okay, let's go. I have a feeling this is going to go to 3 games, so we're going to need all the clock we have. I got to speed this up a little bit. Our opponent isn't exactly playing fast either, but technically I'm lower on the clock, so we got to start making some snappier decisions here. Colonnade's a win con. I'm not really care about this, so yeah, I guess like that. They took the Prairie Stream and the Syncopate. Yeah. Usually taking the pile of 2 is usually better. Although I don't know if in this case it was. I wonder if they take the Aether Vial here. Nope. That makes sense. Oh yeah, we gotta watch out for these triggers now. These triggers are gonna take forever. Always yield. Yes. Well, that's a little late. That does like no good now. This guy's got like 1,000,000 mana. All the counter spells. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe they get greedy one turn and they try to activate Colonnade and do something else. And maybe the Spell Pierce becomes good enough. Master Waves is also probably how we're going to end up winning this game, so we don't just attack into the Colonnade, unfortunately. So we're gonna knock this Vial up to 4 because that's, they have a Path to Exile in their hand anyway. We already know about that. Yeah, this game is unless our opponent does something silly or we draw like extremely well, I think they might have it here, but it's gonna take them a while to kill us. You know what? I could have tapped that in a turn, actually. That might have been an interesting idea. Ooh. That's interesting. So they tap, what is it? 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still have a ton of mana up. Yeah, not yet. That Dismember is absolutely going to go after a Colonnade once it starts to get frisky, though. I mean, they'll probably have a counterspell for it, but whatever. Yeah. It's really nice having all these basics, actually. Sorry, that Serum Vision's the first one. They put 2 cards on top. Now they're going to draw one of them, obviously. They put 1 card on the bottom and 1 on top. Yeah, Jace goes up. Yes. Okay. Now, maybe we're talking. Yeah, I'll cast a Lord. See what happens. I've got interaction here now. Sure. Wow, I only have one island left in the deck. It's kind of funny. Give him that, I guess. They take Sphinx's Rev. Oh, come on, be greedy and tap out again. They probably won't. Yeah. No spreading seas or anything yet either in this game, actually. Like, a lot of the cards that we want to see are still in the always no. A lot of the cards we want to see are at the bottom of this deck. Actually. Oh, come on. Why? Why would you do that? Okay. Well, that's one of those things I was talking about where our opponent got greedy. Like, like, did you really need to draw a dozen cards? Like, oh, that serves you right. I don't even feel the least bit bad. That was awesome. That was fantastic. All right. Always yield. Always no. No. Hey. You know what? I probably should have held that in my hand, actually. Holy, this is like... Does my opponent even have a win con besides Celestial Colonnade? Maybe they don't. F6. All right, in no particular order. Mutavault, Lord, Master of Waves. Those are the cards we want to see here. Yeah, we will absolutely give them the counterspell if they want. They took the 2 Serum Visions. They're gonna deck themselves right away. I'm not even kidding. This is ridiculous. I'm at 20 life still. They put 2 cards on top with the first Serum Visions. 2 cards on top again. Nice. Well, I think that, I mean, we got like no devotion. I think I have to wait for a little bit more devotion. They're going to go for it again? You're going to draw 10 cards? You have 14 left in your library. They were smart this time. They played around the Spell Pierce. Yeah, sure. You have 4 cards left in your library. I don't know what your plan is right now. I'll be honest, I'm a little curious. Okay, there you're playing something goofy like this. You gain 5 life, shuffle this and your whatever into your library. Uh, yeah, sure. What? Like, okay, and a Jace. Sure. Fate seal me. They put a card on top. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna put some Master Waves out, but once I've got more devotion, and after they discard. Discarding Colonnade, Flooded Strand, Flooded Strand. 3 more. Jace. Syncopate. And that. Sure. The Spell Pierce would have been good against that, like, first Wrath of God or something. It's pretty weak right now. And I've got, like, no devotion. I'm not drawing any Spreading Seas. Like, there's just nothing going on. I don't know. Maybe Nikachu will watch this and he'll say, oh, you should have done this time. But, like, we've almost caught up on time at least. You're going to Fate Seal me again. Wait, you put the Mutavault on a top last turn? That seems like a bad decision. I'm happy with these Mutavaults. Then again, you've got a million mana and 7 cards, so. What card you put on top this time? Another. Okay. Like, I'm absolutely fine with this. These are going to be quick turns. Basically, the plan right now is to get devotion. Pretty soon this Jace is going to... they put a card on top again. Pretty soon this Jace is going to need to get dealt with, unfortunately. What are you going to draw this time? Vile. Yeah, okay, that is a bad draw. I know about it, so... They put a card on... They're liking all the draws we're getting, which isn't good. You want to see the bottoms. That's the problem. Jeez. Yes. Okay, finally we're starting to get cards that aren't just lands and useless spell pierces. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit for 20, though. That's going to be tough. Okay, they put a card at the bottom for once. Yeah, now this Jace is at 13, so this is actually going to be a problem. Okay. Well, if this turn goes poorly, we're just going to concede, because we're going to need time for these last 2 matches. Am I out of basics? Oh, there it is up there. Ugh, okay, come on. This is like the most excruciating game I've ever played against. Oh man, this is supposed to be like a fun Merfolk Trickster game. What the heck is going on here? And I'm a fool for not realizing they had 2 Field of Ruins. I didn't realize they had 2 Field of Ruins out. I was trying to play around Cryptic by not animating all 3. Yeah, so we're probably just going to lose now. But I don't think there's anything I can do about that except put these 2 cards out into play and then try to attack for 1 billion next turn. Yeah, that's all we can do. I mean, and if it works, it works, but it won't, I don't think. And they don't just go with the -12, huh? Okay. They put a card on top. They like all of our draws. Every one of them. Sure. Sure. Oh, I should have done yes to shuffle. Oh well, whatever. Maybe we next leveled them and they thought we would do that. We've got to have this, right? Yeah. All right, let's just go to the next game. This was not fun. So hopefully you guys somewhat enjoyed watching that though, because it was not especially fun on my. I did not find that especially fun. His members are lame. We like Kira. We like Dispel. We have 62 cards already, huh? Okay. Okay. Good enough. And we got to play fast. So, yeah, the commentary is going to be pretty light. But I think we're going to get out to a fast start. We just didn't draw well. We just had a slow hand. It just didn't react well. The couple turns where we maybe could have interacted and they got greedy. Like, they got greedy on that first Sphinx's Rev and we couldn't counter it. They got greedy on the second one too and we did. But it's just like... They're playing this ridiculous Elixir of Immortality. Like, come on. This is not, like... I hope they keep that in. That's just a horrible card. This is, yeah, fantastic. Keep. We are just going to go aggro. Mulliganing to 6. Kept their hand. Put a card on top. Bam. Relic. Pass. Wanderwine Hub. Master. Playmaster. Pass. Cancel. What? Oh, there we go. Pass. Basically, I'm gonna... they're just gonna path me? I'm actually not even upset about that, I don't think. Oh, no. Okay. Basically, I'm just gonna not to commit too much to the board. I'm gonna play fast. I'm gonna try to play around sweepers, and I'm going to attack in aggressively, especially in these first few turns. That's basically the plan. That's a good draw. Playing around... playing around things like Detention Sphere by diversifying the lords that are out. Probably not a huge deal in this matchup, but could be. Being on the draw, or being on the play is also huge here. Just gonna... Yeah, just gonna animate. Just gonna animate and attack for 9. I guess they could Path and Snapcaster. That wasn't something I was thinking about. I was trying to play really fast. I could have held up Merfolk Trickster. Okay, sure, Path. Yes. This means we will get Master Waves online, though. So I'm actually not even upset about that. They still take 6. Exile a card right now. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so hold on. How do we play around this? I want to just slam Master Waves, but I don't want to do it into a bunch of open mana. So they could Cryptic. We can attack in for 3. I think I just go to attacks. If they try to like flash in a Snapcaster or something, I'll tap it down with Trickster. If they don't do anything by the end of the turn, by the end of their turn, let's flash in Harbinger. Yeah, I wasn't taking this deck seriously enough game 1. I was kind of goofing around a little bit and wasted some time. Seriously? Just like all the counter spells. Well, whatever. And you know what? Just gonna get rid of all this crap right now. Sure. So... Oh, crap. I had it, and I might have thrown it away here if they have a path. Nope. Okay, we got lucky. All right. That's how it should have gone. Yeah. Good enough. Yeah, that was fine. That's exactly how it was supposed to go. The first time we drew it up. It just took forever. Ugh. We need a quick hand, unfortunately. Normally this would be like an okay keep, but ooh, this is good. This is a good one. We want to land on top though. They mulligan to 4. Oh, that's a good card too. Okay, yeah, we'll be greedy and put that on top. They mulligan to 4, put a card on top. Island, Vial, go. Okay, you're gonna see some speed magic now. These vials are not gonna be nice. Always yield. Come on, come on, hurry up. Yes. Oh no! Oh, that's so bad. Uh Oh, this is like so lame. Like this was just not a fun. This was just not a fun matchup to play against. We didn't get to see Trickster do anything. Like, this was just the worst. I regret playing this game. Ugh. Goofed around too much game 1. Oh man. That's frustrating. Wow. Wow. They're just not even casting anything. They're just playing with us now. Yep. Problem is I can't even just like F6 because I need to be able to like use this relic, use this vial. Like I need to like do things at the end of turn. I can't just like. You're so greedy. Like our opponent. I don't like to smack talk my opponents. I really don't. But like, come on, man. Like, you're just so far ahead, and then like you got to go and do that to like keep it interesting. Land. Sweet. I should have done this last turn when before they could have snapcastered it back, but what are you gonna do? Do I have a trickster in my hand? I don't. Reveal Reedry. Okay, now I can F6. Sure. No. Oh, that's actually tempting. You. Sure. Merfolk. That's frustrating. They also don't have any cards in hand, however. So we actually might be able to steal this somehow. As ridiculous as that sounds. Ugh. They might just go verdict here, which would be really bad. Oh no, they don't have any cards in hand. Oh! Oh, we might just take it. And they're drawing dead. Or they're drawing blind. Oh. Okay, quick. You. Kill Gideon. You get played. You exile. And play Merfolk Trickster at a turn. Oh man. Don't top deck a verdict. Oh, Jace. Okay, that's not necessarily the worst. Okay, yeah, get to brainstorm. So many triggers. Ugh. Damn. Okay. So we're playing Harbinger at end of turn. And then we're going to be able to play the two lords as well. So we're going to have, even if they verdict here, we'll have 6 power out. Yep. Come on. Yes. Like they're just... Oh, I thought this was so done. They're just hanging on. Ugh. seconds. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I didn't use the... Oh, it's not enough. It's only 7. Oh, and they had that anyway. Oh, boo. I think we would have won that game anyway. Wow. All right. Well, that was a ridiculous game. I'm sure, you know, the game was too long in game 1 for me to have not made mistakes. Yeah, I don't know. I certainly didn't have a great time playing it. That was kind of really frustrating to draw into that, but it's one of the problems with Merfolk. It's one of the reasons why I've been playing Burn more lately is you kind of get some free wins and you just go untap, bolt you 3 times, you know. So at any rate, that was a showing of Merfolk. I don't know if it was the best showing of Merfolk, so if you guys found it interesting, hey, at least it came down to the wire. I mean, if it hadn't been for the clock there, we probably would have been able to win maybe the turn after or something like that. Disallow on the Aether Vial was pretty funny. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, playing Burn in Modern and also Merfolk in Modern. So I will see you next time.